Hi guys, good morning. Back in the Japanese bookshelf here. Today, rather than go to the back of the first shelf we did yesterday, I'm going to look at this one down here. I'm sorry, but it is a bit dark here. There's a lot of manga here, and there are a few fiction books. So this is kind of a new one that I've bought. It's contemporary. What are you looking for? What you are looking for is in this library by Michiko Aoyama. I've yet to read this, but I do try to buy some contemporary stuff every now and again. Junji Ito. If you like horror, Japanese horror, his books are quite intense. This guy I'd heard about before. I'd always been intrigued by this cover. So Yoshiharu Tsuge. I've yet to read this one. This is a book I bought really early on. Thank you, book off, 250 yen. I've got a whole, bunch of pages marked of books that I want to read. It's a pretty good book for understanding where to start with literature, Japanese literature. Then you have quite a few other books. Into a Black Sun, Hitomi Kanehara, Snakes and Earrings. Jujutsu Kaisen is a book that my son was reading in Japanese, so I thought I would try reading it also, but this time in English. You have Yukio Mishima. This book's quite interesting here. This is interviews by Donald Ritchie, where he interviews some of his friends who happen to be very good Japanese authors. Tanizaki Junichiro pops up again. There's also this book which I found, which is called Little Thunder art book, and I think it's called Sisterhood. So the artist is called Little Thunder, but that's not her real name, obviously. Or is it even her name, or is it the title of the book? I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to do some research later. And then underneath, these are the first 4 parts of 5, I think, of this manga called Sunny. Taiyo Matsumoto is a great manga artist. I love his work. You may know, maybe you know this book of his, which is called Black and White. I still haven't read these ones. And then you have a couple of other books. You have Junji Ito, Uzumaki, and Gyo. And then, if you like, yeah, this is a great one. Tarada Katsuya. He's great as an artist. And finally, have a book that I bought in my college years, The Sea of Fertility by Mishima. Anyway, we've reached the 3-minute mark. Have a great day.